chocolate we present in the market analysis?
Thanks, Tom. After we decided two countries, which are Australia and South Korea, now we will do more depth market analysis. So here we begin with the context. Normally, the theme park involves large capital investment, which need to contain more departments, such as tourism, investment, and finance. So here we list some important organizations to remind. And next we will examine the competitive profile. We choose the top two competitors in each country. In South Korea, the first one is Everland, which is the biggest theme park in South Korea, which belongs to Samsung Group. From this table, you can see Everland is the 10th biggest theme park in terms of attendance in 2007. Next is Lotte World. As well, from this table, you can see the Lotte World also has the 10th biggest theme park, but in the Asia and the Pacific ring. By the way, the Lotte World is the largest indoor theme park in the world. So let's move to Australia. The first competitor is Dreamworld. From this pie chart, you can see besides 63% business in domestic business, there are 37% in other countries. And the total sales in 2007 is about $137 million. The last competitor is Movie World. Movie World provides movie-related product in theme park. They had a slogan is Hollywood on the golden coast. And the Movie World belongs to Warner Village, which is our biggest international competitor. And here, Warner Village owns these 5 theme parks in Australia. Based on our research, in 2007, their attendance over 3.5 million. So after we extend our competitors, now we move to country market. We calculate the country market based on population, disposal income, and the tourism industry. Now here you can see in Australia there are over $1,000 million, and South Korea had $700 million. And we use this figure to calculate our potential sales. We expect we can reach 20% market share in our target market. So now we shift to competition intensity. So from this graph, you can see the top 2 competitors in South Korea had 80% market share. But on the other hand, in Australia, the top 2 competitors had 30% market share. So we evaluate the market in South Korea is more competitive. Finally, based on our criteria, we gave both countries scores. From this table, we gave the Australia more scores, which is 80, especially in market competition, market entry, and market sales potential. So here, finally, we needed to take South Korea out. So in conclusion, after we did in-depth market analysis, so we believe Australia is more potential for expansion. My colleague Leandro will lead us to phase 4.
Thank you very much, Charlie. Okay, now we have one country target. So the next question will be how we will enter that country and what entry mode should we use. Here, we consider 3 different kinds of entry mode. First, from franchising, which gives you less risk but also less control, to wholly owned company, which gives you more control but at the same time more risk. And from the score, as you can see, the joint venture is the most suitable entry mode for this business. Now for the market segmentation, we use 3 different demographic variables to define our target market. First, we use the disposable income level. We said the minimum disposable income level is $25,000 per year for our target market. And here we can see that more than 50% of population fall into our target market. And next, we look at the age range, because you can say that almost everyone can enjoy theme park. So it's not surprising that we have fairly high percentage population as our target market here. And finally, because we want to focus more in family with kids, here in Australia, we get approximately 40% of population as our target market. Now, what about the marketing mix? For the pricing, because Disneyland is considered as a premium product, so we believe that the most suitable pricing strategy is market scheming, which leads to the target pricing. And for distribution, we will serve our individual customer directly by selling the ticket over the counter and also by using our website. But for our group customer, we will use travel agents and ticket brokers. And for promotion, we will do intensive advertising and publicity, mainly using our media, Disney media and Disney website. We will also use the celebrity endorsement, because we can use many celebrities which appear in Disney movies, a lot of them. And for the sales promotion, we will create various sales promotion and discount to attract specific target market. Okay, now let's talk about money. We estimate that the cost which is needed to build a new theme park in Australia is approximately $1.2 billion. 50% of that amount will come from companies' equity. 25% we expect to receive government loan, and the rest 25% we will get from commercial loan. And from here, we calculate the projected income statement. As Charlie has mentioned, that we target 20% of market share. If we can reach this 20% of market share, you can see we can immediately make profit in the year one. But what if we fail to get the 20%? We make this worst scenario in which we still believe that at least we can get 10% of market share. And when this happens, in the first year, we just reach the break-even point. And from the second year, you start to make profit. Okay, so having done all the analysis, we come into the conclusion. So first, looking at the growth of international tourism, I think it gives Disney a good reason to establish a new theme park in other countries. And from our analysis, Australia seems to be the most promising country for that purpose. And finally, because theme park requires high amount of investment, and also it needs support from local government and local company, so we believe that joint venture is the most suitable form of entry mode. And based on all of that, we recommend Disneyland to build the new Disneyland in Sydney, Australia. It's time for Disney to make Australian dream come true. And to do it successfully, we strongly recommend Disney to use the strong brand and to create synergy between the movie business, media business, consumer goods, and also theme park and resorts. That ends our presentation. Thank you very much.
Any questions, please?